is our new Audi A5 3 litre Quattro project car. It's a 245 horse. So this is our Audi A5 3 litre Quattro project car. It's a 245 horsepower model, 7-speed dual clutch gearbox. We chose this one because we thought this would be the best compromise between a manual, which we think are a little bit slow for gear changes, maybe a better driver's car, but first or second gear can be a bit slow. We decided a full auto might not give us the figures we want, a little bit more transmission losses, and maybe not do what we want it to do. At least with a DSG we can make it do what we need it to do in the software a bit easier. Pretty similar to the 6 speeds found in most other stuff. Looking at Damos files are all pretty similar. So these are pretty common across the board. What these others have got on the GTB 2260 turbo electronic actuator, which is the one we've used in a lot of our successful kits for a long time. The pretty hardy turbo, the one we use in our race cars, track cars, everything when we decide that we want reliability. So it's a good base to start from. This one's a CP4 pump model, which a little bit less power potential, a little bit more rail pressure than other ones, but the earlier models, should I say. But we think this is a good compromise. I'm sure we'll be changing that pump at some point. And when this DPF and all this big area here is removed, this little bit of trim that's fell off, we'll just stick that back on. No, we'll not stick that back on. We're in. There's going to be plenty of room for a bigger turbo, but we'll see how that one goes. It's a shame to get a 7-speed DSG 3 litre Quattro. You generally have to settle for a pretty basic spec, so this is silly aftermarket grille. It's really good. Pretty standard size wheels, standard small brakes. All that's going to be getting changed out for some 18B10s, big semi-slick tyres for track. I'm going to take it to the Nürburgring, maybe get some drag tyres on there. See what it does. But we're not going to do anything too crazy brake wise, so it's not going to be any endurance spec like any of other cars. They're going to be a few good spirited laps. We should be able to do what we need to do. That engine cover's probably not going to see this car for a long time, so we'll ditch that. Let's get it into the workshop and see what we need to do. So as you can see, it needs a service. There's no point tuning a car that's not serviced properly. We always do a full setup. So we'll go into the workshop and we'll see what we're going to do to it. So we're doing a full service, including gearbox, which is a bit strange on these ones. This is how these differ from a front wheel sort of transaxle gearbox and like a Golf, that sort of thing. We've got 5 litres of oil in the gearbox, which genuine stuff, not cheap, probably 15, 16 quid a litre, something like that. And we've got 7 litres in the clutch side. So 13 litres of oil in that, and then we've got another 2 litres, which I don't think it quite needs it all, but most of it for the rear diff. And then we've got an oil strainer, another genuine Volkswagen Audi part. But in the gearbox, which that just does the clutch side of things. The gearbox are just conventional. Dual clutch needs a filter. Then we've got some Quantum long life oil, which is the stuff you've got to use if you're running a DPF. It's got to be 507, and that's the low ash to stop the DPF clogging up. If you use normal platinum, which I think is a better oil, and that's all we use in our track and race cars if we can, that is a better oil. But this long life stuff, the only stuff that we use on DPF cars, just so they don't get suttered up in DPF and start having problems. It's made in Britain, German quality as they say, but it's what the dealers should use. Some of them try to save £10 a barrel and buy cheaper stuff, but we always use that. Genuine air filter, genuine oil filter, fuel filter, pollen filter. So everything's cheap enough, genuine, that using aftermarket, unless you're in a bind and you're stuck on a Saturday afternoon, there's only Euro car parts open, and we always do it genuine stuff, never have a problem. So hopefully the next vlog might be a little bit more interesting. We're suspension, wheels, tyres, brakes, and then the next one after that will be some power. So thank you very much.